The U.S. Office of Government Ethics Legal Research Search Collection contains OGE's entire library of laws, regulations, case law, and interpretive guidance. This collection has powerful tools to assist you in conducting legal research, whether the goals of that research are to find a specific legal advisory, all guidance on a specific topic, rulemaking history, and everything in between. This video provides a comprehensive overview and demonstration of the Legal Research Search Collection. It is structured in chapter format, allowing you to jump to the section of the discussion that is most relevant to you at present, or if you are returning to this video and need a refresher on one of the collection's specific functions. If you are looking for a shorter introductory video to the Legal Research Search Collection, a separate video is also available on this page. What is found within the Legal Research Search Collection? This collection contains all of OGE's advisory issuances, regulations, and relevant statutes, in addition to related guidance relevant to the Executive Branch Ethics Program. In this collection, you will find OGE legal advisories, which includes the predecessors to legal advisories, informal advisory opinions and letters, and deograms, along with OGE's formal advisory opinions. Additionally, this collection contains OGE program management advisories, OGE education advisories, OGE regulations, agency supplemental ethics regulations, Federal Register issuances associated with both OGE's regulations and agency supplemental regulations, ethics statutes like the Ethics in Government Act, the Criminal Conflict of Interest statutes, and related ethics laws, and the collection contains ethics-related executive orders, Department of Justice Office of Legal Counsel opinions, and relevant judicial opinions related to the ethics statutes. There are currently more than 1,500 documents in this collection, and it grows as new regulations, advisories, and opinions are issued. How do I access this search collection? There are several ways to get to the Legal Research Collection from OGE's homepage. First, you can select Find the Ethics Rules under the Popular Tasks heading. Just below this, from the I Want To drop-down menu, you can select either Research an Ethics Topic or Find an Ethics Statute or Regulation, and then click Go. Third, under the Resources for Ethics Officials tab at the top of the page, you can select Conduct Legal Research on the right-hand side. Before discussing the functionality of the Legal Research Search Collection, let's review the structure and layout of this page. At the top of the page, you will see the first of 4 research tools, searched within the documents in this collection. As described below the search bar, this will search the text of the PDF documents found in the Legal Research Search Collection, which are a subset of all documents found here. Just below this area is a Search Tips section, which can be expanded by clicking on the blue bar. Search Tips provide greater detail on the 4 main methods you can use to find what you're looking for. These include the search within the documents in this collection search bar just described, as well as filters, a second search option that will search the text that appears on this page, and sort functionality. Search Tips also includes a drop-down list to assist users even further, by providing several pop-up windows to guide users depending on the type of research they hope to conduct. To the right of these fields, there are several useful links to aid visitors in using this collection, including a glossary of document types, which includes descriptions of each document type and other relevant information, as well as a list of all topic filters that are used to tag each document in the collection. Links to this video and the shorter introductory video will also appear here. Over time, other reference materials may appear in this area. Below this area is a display setting, which allows you to choose how many documents appear on the page at a given time. This is defaulted to 100 entries to reduce the total number of pages in the collection, but it can be changed to display fewer entries per page if so desired. After that, you will see a collection of 3 filter options, which allow you to refine the materials that display in the collection below in real time. Immediately following the filters is a small search box, which searches the text that appears in the collection table below. Below this search box is the actual legal research search collection, which is organized by several columns with built-in sort functionality: document type, date, title, description, notes, topic tag, and agency. All documents can be opened by clicking on the hyperlinked title. This will either open a PDF document or bring you to an external site, like the House of Representatives for statutes and the electronic CFR for regulations. Linking to an external site for certain document types ensures that you have the most updated version of that document. Scrolling to the bottom of the page, you will find information on the total number of entries in this collection, along with options to select a specific page of the collection. There is also a Return to Top button here that will bring you back to the top of the page. Next, we will explore the individual research functionality contained in the Legal Research Search Collection. As detailed in the Search Tips section, there are 4 main tools that visitors can use to conduct research in the Legal Research Search Collection. The first is search within the documents in this collection. The top of the landing page contains a search bar, allowing you to search the text within various documents within this collection. As noted in the description that follows, this will only search the text of the PDF documents uploaded into the system, namely OGE's legal advisories, program management advisories, and education advisories. Those documents that are external links, like statutes, regulations, and Federal Register issuances, will not be searched. This tool is best for conducting targeted research on a topic. Within the Search Tips section, you can select Conduct Targeted Research on a Specific Topic from the drop-down menu. This will open a pop-up window providing greater detail about the various operators that can be used within the search box. Note that the common use of quotation marks is not needed in this field. This search function will already consider terms entered to be an exact phrase. However, if you are not sure of the exact term or phrase that you are looking for, you can use other operators to conduct a broader search. For example, perhaps I am looking for resources related to the term particular matter. I know that there are 2 types: particular matters of general applicability and the narrower category of particular matters involving specific parties. I want my search results to show me both, so I am going to type particular matter of general applicability, then in all caps, or, followed by particular matter involving specific parties. I am also going to add an asterisk to the end of matter in each term, because I do not want to exclude results that use the term matters instead of matter. You will see I have 178 results, which I confirmed by scrolling to the bottom of the page to see the total. When my results are displayed, a new column appears in my search results, which displays the relevance of the result. Results automatically sort by most relevant, which is determined by the number of hits for my search terms within each document. If I instead want to display the most recent, I can select the date column here instead. If I know I want to search for something else, or I just want to revert the page back to displaying everything, I can scroll back up to the top and click on Clear Search. The second research tool is the use of filters, which consist of 3 options that permit users to filter the documents within the Legal Research Search Collection. From the Search Tips section, I can select Browse Subject Areas and conduct background research from the drop-down menu for additional information. I can filter the collection by document type, for example, displaying only legal advisories, only statutes, or only agency supplemental ethics regulations, by topic. As noted earlier, a full list of topics is included under the Using This Collection section of the page, as well as by executive branch agency. The topic filters can generally be divided into three main categories: statute, regulation, and term of art. Note there are also separate tags for the recent Ethics Pledge executive orders. Although the number of topics is high, the goal here is to create some redundancy in order to permit users to access the same results through a variety of means depending on how they are approaching their research. For example, perhaps I am looking for ways to resolve a financial conflict of interest. I could look for those documents tagged as 18 U.S.C. Section 208. I could look for the corresponding regulation tag for 5 CFR Part 2640, or I could use the term of art, resolving conflicts of interest. Similarly, I could look at a specific provision of 18 U.S.C. Section 207, 5 CFR Part 2641, or same particular matter when researching issues regarding post-employment. Although there is a full list of topics under the Using This Collection section of the page, you can also hover your cursor over the text of any specific filter that isn't fully listed, and the full text of that filter will be displayed. Each filter category allows you to search for a specific filter using the small search box immediately above it. Those results update in real time. Next to that search box, the button immediately to the right allows you to display the filters in alphabetical order, and the button next to that allows you to display the filters by number. For example, at the time of this video, if I use this last option, I can see that the document type with the most entries is legal advisories, as indicated by the number appearing next to that document type. Meanwhile, if I click this button again, it will display in reverse order by showing me those documents with the least amount. Filters can either be used on their own or in combination. Upon selecting your first filter, you will see that the filters in other categories adjust in real time. For instance, the only agency with legal advisories in this collection is OGE. Thus, all other agencies will no longer appear in the agency filter list if I select legal advisories from the document filter section. To remove a filter, just click it again, or you can use the Clear All button. As I mentioned, you can use filters in combination, both in the same category and in different categories. For example, let's say I am looking for OGE's regulations and associated rulemakings on 5 CFR Part 2641, OGE's post-employment regulations. I can select Federal Register issuances from the Type section, then hold the Control key and also select OGE regulations. Next, I can select 5 CFR Part 2641 from the Topics section. Note that the number of documents has updated within the filters in real time as well, so I have a preview of my results. I have 33 hits with the 2641 topic tag, and I see that one of them is the OGE regulation, and 32 of them are Federal Register issuances in the Document Type section. Similarly, if I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, I can see how many results have been displayed, in this case 33. Maybe I made a mistake here, and I was actually looking for the regulations and rulemakings for 5 CFR Part 2640, which implements 18 U.S.C. Section 208. I can just deselect 5 CFR Part 2641 from the Topic section and select 5 CFR Part 2640 instead. The other filters I selected from the Type section remain selected. If I am ever unsure about how many filters I'm currently using, a Filters Active field above these sections will tell me. Let's say I've either found the document I needed, or I accidentally selected all three of these filters. I can click Clear All and revert back to a display of all documents within the collection. Note that this Clear All option is only in regards to selected filters. If I have used the search box for a specific filter section, like Topics, the text I entered in that search field will need to be manually cleared. Filters are also a useful way to find resources tied to a specific agency's supplemental ethics regulations. From the Type section, I can select Federal Register issuances and supplemental regulations. This will display all rulemakings and the associated regulations for all agencies with supplemental regulations. Now, if I am looking for a specific agency, I can select that agency from the Agency Filter section. The third research tool in the Legal Research Search Collection is what I call Basic Search. This is found below the filter options near the right side of the screen, where a small additional search field is displayed. Compared to the Search Within the Documents in this collection search bar at the top of the page, this search is more limited. It will search the text that appears in the data table below and update in real time. Now, what would you need to use this for? This field is a quick way to narrow down your results if you know exactly what you are looking for. Additional information can be found in the Search Tips section by selecting Locate a Specific Document that I have information about from the drop-down menu. For example, let's say I am looking for OGE's most recent legal advisory that updated the pay thresholds for various ethics provisions for the current calendar year. I generally know that those are the first legal advisory of the year, so I am going to type in the legal advisory number here. As I do so, I see the table updating in real time, and now it only displays that legal advisory. You'll see again that the filters above have also updated in real time. Now, I can do this with other citations too. Let's look for President Bush's second executive order that authorized the Office of Government Ethics to issue its Standards of Conduct regulations. I'm going to select the text that I currently have here and instead type EO 12731. Now, because this search is looking for an exact match wherever it appears in the table, I might get multiple results. For instance, if I type in the executive order number for President Biden's ethics pledge, EO 13989, I see again from the filters above that my search is displaying several document types. As I scroll down, I'll see that this is because my search term has also found hits for several other documents that either contain EO 13989 in the title or the topics fields. What if I don't know a specific advisory number, but I know I am looking for something that was issued in 2016? Because a date field is included in the table, I can type in 2016. Similarly, maybe I just remember an advisory that had a very specific title, Virtual Events. I can get to that advisory this way. Similar to the filter option, because the search functionality updates in real time, I need to either manually clear out the contents or refresh the page if I want to go back to display everything. The fourth search option is Sort. From the Search Tips section, I can select Browse the collection generally and/or find the latest updates to the collection from the drop-down menu to find additional information. Now, for each column of the data table, you will see that there are up and down arrows. Note, the type field here has been disabled in order for the collection to display in reverse chronological order as a default. If you are looking for a specific document type, the best approach is to use the type filter discussed earlier in this video. A down arrow indicates how the table is currently sorted, either with an increasing or decreasing bar to indicate if the data is being sorted as ascending or descending. So, for example, I can click on the date column and have it sort by the oldest document first. Similarly, maybe I want to review all of the entries in this database that have had notes added over time. It will now display all the entries first that don't have an entry in the note field, but if I click again, it will display all notes first. Now that we have reviewed all of the individual research functions, which can be powerful and very useful on their own, let's kick it up a notch. As you may have seen at various other points in this video, these research functions can be used on their own, but they can also be used in combination. For example, Maybe I am looking for only OGE legal advisories issued in 2011. I can select legal advisories from the type filter, and then type 2011 in the search box that follows. Doing so also live updates the other filters. So maybe I just want to see what legal advisories discussed 18 U.S.C. Section 205 in 2011. And now I have just one result. Perhaps I would like to see all agency supplemental regulations instead. I can select supplemental regulations from the type filter and then sort alphabetically by agency. Similarly, if I am looking for all relevant case law, I could select judicial opinions from the type filter, then scroll down and sort by date. I could narrow my results further by selecting one of the topics filters. There is no required order for these research tools. For example, let's say I am looking for information regarding holiday parties. I could use the Search Within the Document search bar at the top of the page and enter holiday. But maybe I just want guidance related to gifts between employees. I could then select 2635 Subpart C from the Topics filter. If I don't want to scroll, I'll use that small search field here to locate it more quickly. Now I can do that same exact search in reverse. So I'm going to refresh the page. Then scroll down to the Topics filter, select Subpart C, scroll back up to search within the documents in this collection, and enter holiday. In addition to the 4 main tools discussed in this video demo, search within the documents in this collection, filters, basic search, and sorting, there is a hidden 5th option for ethics officials, your OGE desk officer. If you need additional help in locating a resource, please contact your desk officer and they can provide more targeted assistance. We hope this video demonstration has provided greater insight into the extensive search tools that are available to you within OGE's Legal Research Search Collection, and they will assist you in locating the resources at your disposal. Thank you for watching.